My name is Jade and I did the Cambodia cycle.
I'm Laura and I cycled across Cambodia.
You will jump up nice and early, jump on your bike and get pedaling. Cambodia is pretty flat, so that's obviously quite a nice thing.
In advance, all the bikes had been sized up and fitted for us based on our height and our weight that we provided on our medical form.
You'll do around sort of 20 kilometres, you'll be stopping for breaks and snacks and drink. And then when you're going around the Angkor Wat temple complex, you'll be hopping on and off, looking around at all the beautiful temples. And then before it gets too hot, you'll stop for lunch and have a nice long break. Before maybe doing another 20 to 30 Ks in the afternoon. And then in the evenings, it's lovely because you get to go back to your hotel, have a swim, maybe have a massage. So it's a little bit of a challenge, getting hot and sweaty, but then also a little bit of luxury as well.
So the difficulty of the Cambodia cycle, I would say, is about a 3 out of 5.
You don't need to be a super experienced cyclist, and it's fairly flat, but the longer distances, the heat, it's definitely a challenge.
The terrain is pretty achievable, it's pretty flat the entire time, and we have a support vehicle that's travelling with you the whole time. So some of my team members might have found some sections, when we've been cycling for most of the day already, a little bit more challenging. They'd get on the support vehicle for 10-15 kilometres and then get back on the bike. You're cycling through kind of amazing green, lush rice paddies all day. You're cycling through small towns and villages. You've got children running out, high-fiving you as you cycle past. The terrain is kind of a lot of dirt paths. You are cycling on the road for some of the cycle, but a lot of it's kind of off the beaten track, kind of lovely kind of dirt paths.
Get on your bike as much as possible and try and use the seat that you're going to be using when you're in Cambodia. So if that's a gel seat, get used to that, get used to the height of your bike.
I was someone who hadn't done much cycling at all, so training was super important. I would just get out, get on the bike. I identified some kind of bike paths, around where I lived when I was getting started. When I got more confident, I was out doing road cycling. But just getting on the bike and starting to build up your Ks, you want to be doing anywhere up to 80 Ks over a Saturday and a Sunday leading up to the cycle, because you need to get that experience.
Just definitely getting those longer rides in so your bum gets used to it.
Our ground operators do provide the bikes, but you do need to bring your own helmet, gloves that worked really well, so biking gloves for those long days of cycling, and also a bandana for that Cambodian heat.
Sunscreen, a good day pack for the days where you are doing some sightseeing is really important.
Pedals or your own seat or gel pad seat, that's a really good idea. And then just really suitable clothes. If you want to wear lycra, you can, but it's not a requirement.
The highlight of the trip for me was just the accomplishment. So it was so amazing on the final day. I was cycling with the back of the pack, and we had about 20 people on our team, and to have the team cycle into the final stop, as me and the last couple of members cycled in, everyone was off their bikes with their hands out, high-fiving us. We'd cycled about 350 kilometres in this case for girls' education, and the sense of accomplishment and teamwork and team morale was so high.
We got to do a cooking class, which was really cool. So a local chef taught us how to make fish amok curry. It was really hot and steamy. We were working on woks, but really delicious. So that was pretty special. And then, of course, seeing Angkor Wat, which is just absolutely beautiful. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So many films have used it as a setting. So that was a pretty awesome experience as well.
I learned from the Cambodia cycle that no matter the hardships the country's been through, that the people can still see the benefits and the positivity in everyday life.
I'd say Cambodia is a really great trip for anyone and everyone, from the young to the old. It's got so many different qualities to it, so it's a completely different culture to Australia.
So we had someone who had never cycled before to someone who's used to cycling 150 kilometres a day.
Do the trip if you can.